This is insanely cool. There's trees, and this just feels like a little tiny house. Oven looks expensive, and we have in-unit laundry. Did you know Harlem was this nice? Now you do. All right, here we are, uptown Harlem. We're here to see a whole bunch of really cheap apartments. The first one is 2 blocks from the train. Oh, this is gorgeous. 4 beds, 2.5 baths, $47.89. And this is $11.98 per person. These are like the nicest appliances you can get. Look at this Samsung oven, all brand new. And they have a Maytag fridge. Look at that. Temperature, massive freezer. Check that out. Solid pressure, and we got cabinets pretty much everywhere and decent counter space. This is like granite. Just off the kitchen, we have a large separate living room. You could have a big table here, mount your TV. First floor, so not much of a view, but those window bars will accommodate an AC. We've also got a massive closet. Front doors there. That's where you can throw your coats. Now there's probably something cool downstairs, but up on this floor, we've got 3 really large bedrooms. This one's 10.5 by 11. Downstairs view as well. It's got its own full bath. This has a similar style to the kitchen, which is really nice. Big tub, you can actually sit in it. Water's solid. Medicine. Whoa, I don't want to break anything. This place has 2.5 baths, so I wonder where the half bath is. We're gonna have to check and see. And there's gonna be another full bath somewhere. The other 2 rooms on this floor are here in the back. These are around the same size as the one that we just looked at, and they've each got a similar layout with 2 windows each, and a big closet that looks like this. Okay, I think you got the fire escape all to yourself. This other window is ours. We're kind of looking over the back of the building, not much going on. And there is a pretty big luxury building over here. And it's really quiet back here. Maybe you could sit on this and sip your coffee. Now these 2 rooms, they don't have their own full bath, and that's why there's one right here. It's a nice big bath, pretty much the exact same thing as what that other room had by itself. Does that make these better or worse? This is insanely cool. That's the fire escape, and it appears this backyard is privately ours. It feels really nice and secluded back here. There's trees, the huge retaining wall. Look, it has little spouts in it. Man, you could totally make this like a little garden or something. Okay, there's a couple of locks on the door. That door and that door. And down here, we've got like a massive entertainment room, or this is bedroom number 4. Or you could divide it in half. Put like some sort of partition or something here to make that a room, and then you can go outside through here. From one end to the other, this is 20 feet by 22 feet, so it's a lot of space. And it would be expensive to fill this with furniture. Down here, we've got our little half bath. And best of all, we got laundry. I didn't see this upstairs, but I'm glad that we found it. Samsung machines. It's good that that's down here. Anybody using this as a den or a bedroom won't have to go upstairs when nature calls. And even though this is a modern place, it's still got some character to it. And look at this stairwell that we took to go up here, man. This thing is massive. This is where we're headed to next, and it's on a beautiful street. It's like all townhouses, very, very residential. Also, if you want to live here, hit up the Tool team at Corcoran, because everything we're seeing today is one of their apartments. $23.75 for this? You gotta be kidding me. It feels like we're on a small farm or something. This doesn't even feel like New York. This entire yard is private for this little 1-bedroom apartment. Look, we got the classic little sidewalk here. Look at these boards. These are probably 100 years old. It's definitely an assumption, but these don't look like they came from Home Depot. This is 24 by 14. The air conditioners, they don't make a whole lot of noise. And look, to the right of the sidewalk, this right here, this is gonna be a garden. But for $23.75, this does not come with a gardener, so that's gonna be you. And all these plants, these are gonna have leaves, so the privacy will increase. It's gonna kind of have like a green little border around it. Comes with a porch light so you don't get lost. We're facing the back of the building, so it's just these other guys. I guess your neighbors could spy on you. You might want to get like a tent or a gazebo or maybe some kind of greenhouse thing back here. Although this is probably big enough for you to do all three without any issues. But at a minimum, get a grill and a hammock and some tiki torches. Can't record video with this. I'll put it here so somebody knows to change it. For a budget-friendly 1-bedroom, this is pretty good. The layout's very unique. It's like divided into 2 sections. The kitchen area here is 11 by 16. Put a little bench here by the front door. A little spot to take off your shoes, then a coat rack. Look at the bathroom, man. This is really, really nice. I like the trim that they went with. Kind of gives it that like farmhouse feel. In the big city, how's the water? Looking good. Medicine cabinet, that looks brand new. Under the sink, got some storage. Full-size tub so you can take a bath. It's not a small bathroom either, pretty good size. Kitchen solid, all full-size appliances. And there's about as much counter space in here as there was in that other apartment. You're probably gonna want like a table in this area, and then you're gonna wanna keep this open. And then make this a combo bedroom/living room, because the outside is off the bedroom. You're gonna be partially using this as an entertainment space. This is also 16 feet by 12 feet. Definitely big enough to divide up. Either line the bed up with this window or get it over here in the corner. You just want there to be a clear path from here to the outside, which you are definitely gonna use. That's the whole reason to rent this place. You could also get a folding wall or one of those standing partitions to kind of divide this up and still leave it open. For example, if you have something here, you'll want light to pass in from the outdoor space so it stays bright. Now, regardless of your thoughts on this particular place, if this were like downtown in the West Village, it would be $4,000 or $5,000. And there wouldn't be a squirrel or this little bird. No, this backyard would be all concrete, it would be loud, and there would be rats and pigeons. Although you might want to get yourself a chainsaw from Home Depot and just kind of trim some of these back. I think they call that a hedge trimmer. All right, so that one was locked. There's a dog inside, but good thing the next one's right over here. Appreciate you watching.
Nah, no problem.
Take care. You riding today? Be safe.
Yes, thank you.
Yep, the next place is just down the street, around the corner. On the same street as this little community farm or something. Harlem Grow. Look at that, you can grow your own vegetables. This might be the deal of the day. It's a 2-bedroom, $24.99. And it's sunny. Look at that, facing south. It's also way bigger than expected. Front door over there, you walk in, you got your living room / kitchen. 14 feet 9 inches by 11 feet 8 inches. The kitchen is part of this room, but I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. You can get a little table here, TV over there, and then some seating. We've also got these big old school heaters. Whenever you see these, you don't have to pay for the heat because you can't control it other than turning that valve or just opening a window. Most places in this price range feel dark and depressing, but this is anything but that. Look at that sink sprayer. I think this is a new kitchen. That looks new. We've got like granite countertops, cabinets, little space age backsplash. If you want to be really nosy and know the truth of an apartment, you can look in here. Look at that. It's clean. Plus, check this out. We got ourselves a little pull-out trash can. That's cool. Water pressure, solid. Fancy light up there for $2,500. This is doing it. And wait till you see the bedrooms. 12 feet 4 inches by 12 feet 6 inches. This is fantastic. Look, the heater, that's definitely gonna be big enough. If you want a king size bed, this can handle it. In this area or over here. If the bed's here, you can put your office over here. Do you need electricity in here? I don't think that's doing much at all. There's just so much natural light. If you're me, you might even get a sunburn in here. But wait, the rooms are not next to each other. The other one is at the other end of the apartment, which means you won't hear your roommate talking on the phone with their parents about important life decisions. Like, should I try to find something cheaper than this? If you've got smart parents, they're gonna say no, you won't. Both of these rooms are the exact same size pretty much. What's crazy is they've both got one window only, but since we're facing south, you're not getting any lack of light. Interesting thing, this room, the heater is just a completely different design. I don't know why that is. Old apartment, maybe it's a quirk, or is it a perk? Look, we've also got the biggest medicine cabinet. Is that a mirror on the inside? Okay, I think I've officially found the best apartment in New York. Tile looks good. It's not fancy, but it gets the job done. And a little under sink storage. This is probably a fake drawer. Yeah, that's okay. What do we got here for pressure? That looks good. And look, there's even like a handy little soap shelf. Excuse me, towel shelf. Soap shelf, towel rack over there. It even comes with a bird feeder. Dare I say this is an even better apartment for one person than the place with the backyard, just because it's bigger and brighter on the inside. Okay, 3 bed, 2 bath. What does that cost? $39.90, and it's half the floor of the building. This looks like a brand new renovation as well. And we have in-unit laundry, Electrolux, with a little cabinet above it. Wow, this is the other full bath. Check that out. The artsy glass. Plus, this is huge. And look, there's like multiple ways to clean yourself. If you come out of this place dirty, the dirt must be in your mind. That's our front door. After you come in, you've got this living room. It's 8 feet across, a little bit narrow, but you can easily make this a den. With no sunlight from there, you could easily get a TV. Nice little area for hanging out watching Netflix. Down the hall this way, there's another living room. Technically, it's a hallway that leads to the bedrooms, but you can get some seating in here, maybe a small dining table by the window. Since we're half the floor, some of these are getting really good natural sunlight, and others, like these guys right here, just face the interior. Look, that window right there is our apartment. You can see into your own place. This kitchen's awesome. No mini fridge. Sink's nice and deep. Good water pressure. Sink sprayer. Oven looks expensive. Nice big microwave up here. Lots of cabinets, even though it's kind of like in a little nook. Against that wall, you could put like a leaf table if you really want to try and maximize the space here. But I would probably keep the living room set up over there and then make that the dining setup. You can see we're facing a quiet tree-lined street. The window has a child stopper, so I can't get it open all the way. Not gonna bother removing those. This room is 12.5 by 13. And inside the closet, check this out. We have a built-in dresser. How useful is that gonna be? Plus there's 4 of these bars. Coat hooks. This might be the sunniest room of the bunch, but the others are way down there, which means it's definitely gonna be the quietest. Ooh, all these closets have built-in dressers. And this room is 13 by 8. We've only got the one window, but it is really big. Definitely you could get a queen-size bed in here if you want. Next to this, we have a room that's pretty much the same size right over here, but it's got 2 windows. Because of the design of the building, we got an extra by the closet. It's not really any different. The same like backyard view. That's the view that everything has on this side. Solid closet in here too. We're seeing a lot of places today, but we haven't seen anything bad yet. Everything's been good. Didn't even realize the lights weren't on. That white sign, that one right there. Here's another one over here. These guys have every apartment in the neighborhood if you want one. Appreciate you watching. Subscribe if you had fun. I'll see you in the next video.